All right, today we're talking about continual improvement, something that should be part of your life, personally and professionally. And it comes down to really four items, four steps. Everything you do is usually a matter of planning and doing, from getting dressed to getting a university degree. And it starts with a plan. You are going to get out of your bed, pull on some socks, pants, t-shirt, brush your teeth, and get on with your day, which is the doing. And you're going to look in the mirror to check to see how you did. And maybe you're going to recomb your hair, and that's the improving. And maybe as part of the improving, you're going to give yourself a look over again and realize, damn, I've got a little bit chunky. Maybe I got to take care of that. So I'm going to plan to make a change and maybe eat less, work out more, or eat different things. And so you get the cycle, and it's a continuous cycle. Plan, do, check, improve. Now, professionally, same deal. You plan to do something, you do it, you check it, and you improve. And the improve action within an organization, whether it's a public or private organization, meaning public or private, I don't mean by public as in a publicly traded company, but what happens within those organizations is there's an audit function. And within that audit function, you've got somebody that's looking over the results. It's usually tied to money. Everything's tied to money, right? That's the reason why we go to work, unless you're one of those few altruistic people that do something strictly for the goodness of your heart and live on nothing but water, rainwater, and solar energy. But what happens is annually there's a review of work that was completed and what amount of resources were put towards it. And resources could be money, could be human resources, which require money to be hired and paid, including benefits. And so all of that's reviewed for a ROI review. So return on investment. How much are you getting out of this? And as I was saying, this applies for personal and professional. But before you get into trying to tweak, you have to consider first, what can you eliminate? So personally, we talked about food. You're getting a bit chubby. Are you going to get rid of the chips that are sitting in the cupboard? That's definitely my weakness. I cannot resist them. And once the bag's open, I'm eating all of them. So I don't keep them in the house. So number one is eliminate them and optimize. Next step is to optimize it. So when you're optimizing something, you want to make things easier, make them faster, quicker, better. So one thing I do is have my workout clothes ready to go in the morning. So and that's a lie actually, that's the intent, is to do it in the morning, but I don't. But regardless, I have my workout clothes ready to go, and I will slip them on and go out for a quick run or do a few sets of something, because I keep free weights in my bedroom. I find, because I'm naturally lazy, I know who I am, I find that the best way for me to exercise is to use what's around as quick as possible, which is the free weights in my bedroom along with the workout bar. So get rid of the chips, optimize my behaviors or my patterns, and that's by having things at my fingertips, so I'll actually use them. And then I'm seeking marginal gains, which means are my pants fitting better? As in, are they loose or not? Are they, really getting squeezed and fitting better in terms of maximizing those? I don't want to maximize those, but do they fit better? Now, professionally, you want to look at elimination. So in a program or a project or in a service, you want to look at, wait, what do I have too many of? Okay, I have too many people. Oh, demand is low for this service, so I have to decrease my inventory or my staff that provide the service. Now, I'm going to look at the constantly evolving world and optimize my team. Do they have the best training? Do they have the best tools, best digital tools? And then I'm going to seek those marginal incremental gains. But in order to be able to identify any gains, I need to know what that baseline is. So I'm going to measure something and look for whether things are improving or not. And then if it comes back to, not if, it does come back to this, is the improve. Well, maybe my strategy isn't working. So I need to make changes. So you need to identify what the baseline is. For the personal aspect, it's, hey, I weigh 180 pounds. I want to get down to 70. I'm going to, get down to 170. I'm going to look at how things fit on me, maybe measure my arms and legs and waist and chest and see how they're shrinking or growing in a positive way, and measure it on a regular basis to identify things going in a positive or negative direction. So ultimately, two of my favorite quotes here is, what gets measured gets managed. If you're not measuring it, you can't manage it. You don't know if it's improving or not improving. And measurement drives behavior. If I tell my kids, hey, you get 1 hour of screen time a day, they're going to ration it. And I use my kids as a nonstop psychological experiment. And I'll share more of those experiments along the way. But screen time is easy. If they know they only get an hour of screen time, more often than not, they don't even use that full hour. But they had more time than that, or unlimited time, they're definitely going to measure more. So same thing with staff. If you've got a micromanaged employee, they're going to operate more out of fear because they're getting measured on everything. But if someone gets more broad goals, they're able to perform or achieve those goals on their own time. And again, that's a separate conversation. So all this to say that in everything you do, the plan, do, check, improve cycle is paramount for every aspect of your life. And if you want to, quote unquote, have a growth mentality, or are someone that is continually improving, as we all should be doing, then this is something to just think about and identify how you're going to achieve that.